I gave out my pick for tonight. We're gonna start the podcast boys page up soon. I'm gonna come here on this page and still give y'all the picks. I haven't really looked at week one, but I'm gonna go over it. Um, this season, man, it's gonna be a good season. We trying to find all plus money though. That's all the picks I'm trying to bring y'all is plus money picks, so we won't have to have a lot of picks. So let's just get straight into it. I appreciate you for being here. At any point if you see this, shout out to you. You the truth. You the best. Tonight, man, I went and I took Omarion Hampton. If y'all been watching any of my picks from last season, he came from North Carolina, the running back from North Carolina. A dog. He a dog. And the Chargers, they West Coast, they run West Coast offense. I kind of know a little bit about them. And I'm thinking that he's gonna score at least one, if not two touchdowns. And it's a good value. So the first, if he scored one touchdown, I think it's like plus 155. We put a whole unit on that. So we gonna definitely use the unit system, and I'm gonna try to keep track of my picks and my actual stats, wins, losses. You know what I'm saying? What we won for this week, what we didn't win, whatever the case may be. We're gonna try to keep up with it, and I'm gonna try to build parlays with y'all so y'all can put them in. You know what I mean? That's it. We just want to win some money. We want to stay out the way. We just want to, you know what I'm saying? Just go for it, and that's all we finna do. That's it. That's it, man. I don't know as far as if you guys know the spread is -3 for the Kansas City Chiefs against the LA Chargers. They playing in LA. This is gonna be a good game, and I'm saying that because if you think about Kansas City kind of always be looking suspect in the beginning of the season. You know what I mean? And it'd be like, man, you don't know what's gonna happen. I was just getting a message from somebody that I've been trying to get in contact with. Shout out to him. He to go. um, the Kansas City always had trouble in their first game, man, and it'd be like they already got them at -3. They on the road, already the favorite. This is a good spot for like an underdog game as far as in the Chargers, letting Omarion Hampton go crazy. Go crazy. Kansas City not really good at stopping the run. We already know that. But they got, they do what they can do. But as far as in like Justin Herbert, you expecting him to get 3 or 4 touchdowns? It's gonna be spicy. He's suspect with that ball as far as in touchdowns. Now he's not a bad quarterback, and he can reel in some wins. So I think they're gonna win this game. I would take the Chargers money line, like whatever your unit size is, bet a third of a unit. It's not a bad bet, but I'm definitely rocking with Omarion Hampton. I gotta get his name right. Um, Good young dude. Shout out to you, man. Your people raised you right, bro. Keep up the good work. I want to see more of Pacheco this season for the Kansas City Chiefs. I'll be rocking with him, man. But you're running with Kansas City. It ain't much of we're gonna run the ball. They trying to pass, so we're gonna see how that works. But in my mind, I like the Chargers in this game. Kansas City definitely got something to prove this season. They definitely have something to prove, so they're gonna have to show up and show out. I'm just going with what I know, man. Like I said, they normally lose that first game, so we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Um, the next game, which is Sunday's game, at 1 o'clock, is the Steelers against the Jets. They got the Steelers at -2.5. I'm taking the Steelers. I like the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers is gonna have to show me what's going on. If he don't do nothing this season, I ain't rocking with him no more. And I don't think the NFL gonna really rock with him no more. But I'm guaranteeing that this AR-12, if you know, you know, he not finna go out like, you know what I'm saying? I can't even give you a good. I can't say Tim Tebow. I can't say Kaepernick. But just like a washed quarterback, he not that. He not that at all. You got DK Metcalf. You got some pieces over here and a decent defense with a great coach. So there's no excuses. The Jets, they gonna be the Jets. I'm not even knowing like who they got as far as a quarterback, defensive. I know about Sauce Gardner and certain little people that they got, man, but I gotta see them because they just the Jets. They always gonna be the Jets. And the Pittsburgh Steelers playing on the road. They only -2.5. They should win this one by at least. I ain't gonna push it and say 4.5, 5.5, but they should win this back. They should cover that 2.5. Yeah, Yeah, if you want to get spicy, you feel me? You can go 6.5, but that's gonna be risky. But if you confident in the Steelers beating them, which they should, then rock with it. And Pittsburgh always do good in the beginning of the season. That's why even when they don't have flashy quarterbacks and a lot of, they always make a way to win. So keep your eyes out on that one. That's a good spread. That's a good game to get involved in and kind of add some juice to that line for yourself. -2.5. Let's get it up to 3. It's risky, but 4.5. You feel me? However you feel. But I'm leaning towards the Pittsburgh Steelers in that one. Player prop wise, I haven't really went through the details. I'm gonna have to look and see, but I will eventually. You know what I mean? Eventually, let me see. Student loan people on me. I'm gonna have to tap in with them. Um, Let me see. The next game, the Giants, they taking on Washington Commanders. The spread is -6 towards the Commanders. The Commanders. I'm saying Jaden Daniels. Last season, I predicted C.J. Stroud to have a rough second season after him glowing that first season. I don't expect that from Jaden Daniels. I didn't see that in him from the beginning, and I don't expect that from him now. So that -6 is it's risky, but I think they can pull it off. Now Giants, the Giants are gonna be surprising. You just watch and see. They're gonna be surprising, man. They got a little bit more understanding of what's going on. They are in a hard division, but don't expect them to come out last in that division. That's a sleeper of this season, the Giants. The Carolina Panthers, they taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars in Jacksonville. The spread is -3.5. I'm going with the Panthers. I'm going with the Panthers, man. Now quarterback situation, as last of that I remember, it was the young fella from Alabama, and he kind of got a little bit better as the season went on. Bryce Young, um, he's short, getting more comfortable. This second season, he should be a way better. So I don't expect for him to have year two blues. I expect for him to have year two success, and that's exactly what he's gonna give you. Now on the other side of that ball, you got Trevor Lawrence. Think about last season, Trevor Lawrence and them. They were going to what was it, England or something to play, and Trevor Lawrence getting hurt. Travis Etienne not really being able to carry the ball as far as not fumbling and staying healthy. What's the receiver? Brian Thomas Jr. He's the best thing over there going. They got Travis Hunter. I want to see what he can bring us. You know, I want to see what he gonna do. Um, but I expect the Carolina Panthers, if not to win this game, to cover that 3.5. I'm gonna rock with that +3.5 on the Panther side. Yeah, for sure. They running back over there. He should get a tug. Hubbard. He should get a tug off the back. Now that's just off the top of my head. But I'm definitely gonna go into more details and give y'all more player props coming soon before all these games come out. I just wanted to, come and talk and tell y'all how I feel so y'all can kind of get the heads up and start looking at the games and, kind of knowing where you finna go this week one. I guarantee you we're gonna win some money. Not only that, we're gonna stay consistent over here. And that's the main goal. The Arizona Cardinals, man, they taking on the New Orleans Saints in New Orleans. The spread is +6 towards New Orleans. They at the crib. Rattler, I don't know if he gonna be the starting quarterback or not, man. It's gonna be tough. I expect Arizona to win this game, but that -6 is tough on the road coming out the gate, knowing that Arizona really wasn't cut like that last season. So that's gonna be kind of touchy. As far as in the spread, me personally, I would look for player props in that game like James Conner if he's healthy and he's starting. Um, what's my boy name? Kyler Murray. I'm gonna give it to y'all detail. I'm gonna post all my picks, man. I'm gonna post. You know what I'm saying? It's no. I'm trying to get y'all to buy nothing or nothing. If you want to go for some exclusive stuff, it's stuff ways we could do that. But mainly, I'm finna give it to y'all. So I want y'all to win, man, and I want y'all to use the picks and just take y'all time. Like Omarion Hampton tonight, watch him, and if he don't do like cut up tonight, watch him through this season. He gonna be good, man. He gonna be good. He just need to stay healthy, but he's gonna be good. The next game, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they taking on the Atlanta Falcons in Atlanta. It's a divisional game. This is a rivalry game, basically. The spread is -2 towards the Bucks. Baker Mayfield. I'm not a fan of Baker Mayfield, but Baker Mayfield played real good last season. And Michael Penix Jr. He's the quarterback now for the Atlanta Falcons. I'm guessing. Um, I'm going with the Bucks, man. I'm going with the Bucks. I don't really like the Bucks, but the Bucks gonna do it. What's my boy named Bucky Irvin? He didn't came into his bag. B. John Robinson, he's nice. He's gonna get a touchdown for sure. Um, what's my dude name? London Drake London. Mooney for the Falcons. We gonna see Penix. I want to see Penix. I'm a fan of Penix. He is a decent quarterback. When he was at Washington, he was doing his thing. Good arm. I think he's left-handed, if I'm not mistaken. But he's something to watch. He's something amazing, and he can move. He mobile. He ain't just gonna stand back there, and he not slow. So he gonna be surprising to watch this season. But in that game, man, I'm going with the Bucks, and I'll take the -2. More than that, I'll put it like -2.5. Give me, we're gonna win by 3. If I can get it, yeah, I'll leave it right there, -2.5. It's gonna change on game day, so that's why I'm coming now to give y'all the advantage, so you can go and kind of know what you're gonna do. Don't bet no more than 3 picks this first week on one slip, even if you betting $1. Don't bet more than 3 picks on one slip. You have to win. You know what I'm saying? It's week one. This is how you can manage players as far as in seeing what they're doing and what they're not doing. But when you put all them on the slip and you got 3 or 4 wrong, you ain't paying attention to what was right or wrong. So give yourself a better chance at winning and record your picks as far as on what's green and what's not constantly. This is how you be able to win week to week to week. You don't need a lot of picks. So it's 18 weeks in a regular season, not to add on playoffs and so on and so on, championship game. But you can take whatever you start with today and change your life by playoff time if you just stay focused. That's it. You don't need a lot of picks. At some point, we're going to shoot for the stars because that's what we always do over here. We're not expecting it to, but if it does, shout out to us. You know what I'm saying? So we just gonna stay consistent and get some new money. That's it. Um, the Cincinnati Bengals, man, they taking on the Cleveland Browns. It's another divisional rivalry game. The Cleveland Browns there plus 5.5. That means that the Cincinnati Bengals got to win by 6. By game day, it's gonna be at least 7.5. I'm telling you. So the Bengals should win this game, but if you know the Bengals don't win a lot of games. They only start to win when they back against the wall. Like off the back like this, the Browns can beat them. And y'all gonna give the Browns 5.5 points. I know y'all thinking Joe Burrow, CJ, I mean not Chase, Higgins. I know, but the proof is the proof. That's what you have to go off of. If you watch those games from Cincinnati, then you be knowing like y'all really ain't that good. Y'all really don't know how to hold the lead. Our defense really suspect. So the Cleveland Browns in Cleveland, it's tough to play. It's not easy. No matter who the quarterback, no matter what's going on, you got to worry about Miles Garrett, and you got to worry about what's his name, Ward. They got some corners over here. You feel me? They got some shit going. Um, I don't know how their quarterback situation gonna play out. Quarterback situation gonna play out right now, but I'm definitely gonna go with Cleveland plus the 5.5 points, and I might sprinkle a little bit on that money line side because I think Cleveland can beat them. I'm telling you, the dog pound is serious. They serious. And if they let Shador get out here, I'm telling you, he gonna be big, man. It's just a matter of time. I told a lot of people that was around, or even if I was doing this at the time, that Lamar Jackson was gonna be big. I watched him at Louisville go crazy. Certain quarterbacks you can just see it. Like Shador is that quarterback. It's not only his his attitude, it's his experience, it's his DNA. You know who his father is, the training and coaching, and he has proven himself on so many levels to where you can't do nothing but respect it and give him a chance because he's better than I'm gonna say 40% of the quarterbacks right now in the NFL. So think about the quarterbacks that was drafted in front of him this season. So Shador is always that guy. You know what I'm saying? In my eyes, Joe Falco, he might be the starter. He's not a bad quarterback. He's a Super Bowl quarterback. Um, and with that defense that Cleveland got, I'm telling you. Next game, the Miami Dolphins, they taking on the Indianapolis Colts in Indianapolis. The spread is -1 towards the Dolphins. If I'm not mistaken, about 3 or 4 days ago, might have been longer than that, the Dolphins were plus money. I'm going with the Dolphins in this game. The Colts, they don't know what they're doing over there, man. Josh, what's his name? Jason, what's his name? Anthony Richardson. He's not that good. He's not that. He's mobile, yeah, You got Jonathan Taylor, he's an animal. You got certain little receivers and pieces. What's my boy name? David Boston Jr. If y'all remember his daddy, he had them big old biceps. He was an animal. You got him. You got a few. What's the little tight end? I can't think of his name. You got some pieces, but it's like the quarterback situation has always been an issue. Peyton, Andrew Luck, Jason Richardson. It's like you can't find that franchise quarterback, and that's what's hurting them, man. So I'm going with the Dolphins. Tua, Tua is good. He's brittle, like he's soft. But they got speed, electric, and I might not be giving the coach enough on their defense. You know what I'm saying, and on their defensive side, but in my mind, week one, the Miami Dolphins will win this game. I know. If I'm not mistaken, Tua is supposed to play, and Miami kind of look. They're gonna snap back this year. They're gonna snap back this year. Watch, they're gonna get into that playoff form. I'm telling you, that's what you gotta know. We back. That's right. That's right. That's right, my dog. Appreciate you for even watching. THURL. Blessings, brother. Blessings. Um, the next game, the Las Vegas Raiders. The Las Vegas Raiders. Y'all know how I said Las Vegas Raiders. They taking on the New England Patriots in New England. The spread is -2.5 towards New England. Now this, we know Belichick is gone. He's coaching somewhere. He's not in New England anymore. This is a New England situation. The Raiders. This is a new Raiders situation. They got a little quarterback situation over there. I can't think of off the top of my head, but I'm liking the Raiders. I am liking the Raiders in this game. Money line. Money line. In my opinion, I think that the New England Patriots are going to struggle this season due to the fact of the leadership being taken down, and that standard has went into whoever hands. So, however high the new, you know what I'm saying, leader carries it, you know what I mean, and then it's just like it's their time. They had a run, a crazy run, and the Raiders is kind of been somewhat America's team as well. You know what I mean? And that ain't got nothing to do with this particular game, but it's like that. You know what I'm saying? Las Vegas, they wanna. This is where the money at. This is where plus money too. You better understand it. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying. And that's just what I'm seeing. So I like the Raiders plus money, man. Money line. They +2.5, but I would take a money line. You're gonna get good value. The next game, I got some player props in that game too. I'm gonna give them to y'all eventually before the games come out. The 49ers, they taking on the Seattle Seahawks. In Seattle, the spread is +2.5 towards the Seahawks. I'm going with the 49ers. I'm going with the 49ers. See, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm going with the 49ers and what other team was that you getting good? The Bucks. That's a good two-leg parlay. They both on the road. They're both going against them. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like this is a rivalry game as well. The New England and Las Vegas game is a rivalry game as well. And in that division, the 49ers, the Seahawks, the 49ers are a better team. That's just all it is to it. The quarterback for the 49ers, he don't get enough credit. He's a good game manager, and he need to grow into that full confident quarterback, but he got it for sure. He has it for sure. And on the Seattle side, I think Milroe is over there, my boy from Alabama. He's electric, but he got some growing to do. And that's not going to be easy to come playing against, you know what I'm saying, the 49ers, whoever that quarterback is. This is going to be tough. And the 49ers should win this game 6.5, -6.5. That should be it. But it's like I said, it's the beginning of the season, so take advantage. The Bucks game should be -2.5, -3.5. It's kind of touchy, but that's a good two-leg parlay if you want to go and combine them two now. Lock them in. Like I said, you don't have to have a lot of money. You shouldn't be betting money that you don't have to lose, things like that. So start your season off right. Don't go back to work Monday and be like, damn. Then you seeing people at work like, oh yeah, I hit for 500. I'll have 8 picks. You feel me? That's them. Build your own, of course, so you can win consistently. You don't have to be chasing picks, if that makes sense. The next game, the Tennessee Titans. They taking on the Denver Broncos in Denver. Now this, look, The Denver Broncos, I'm not gonna say they fooled everybody last season. They played dang good. To have them -8, that's the biggest number so far. Tennessee didn't play too well last season, but I would take the Titans off the back +8. And if I can move it up a little bit and kind of put what's my boy name, the running back from the Tennessee Titans, and put him on there, I can't think of his name for nothing, but I'm gonna put it together. I rode with him a few times last season. I think we made like over $1,000 one week with him on the slip. So we're going with that running back to get a touchdown. I want to say his yards, but I'll tweak it. You know what I mean? But I'm definitely liking the Tennessee Titans plus that 8. Cam Ward, he has it. He has it. Quarterback wise, I'm telling you, I'm a quarterback guru. This is what I do when I these young men that's coming into the NFL. He has it. He's one of those quarterbacks that's going to be around a long time. If he don't get injured and he don't do anything to jeopardize his career, he gonna play a long time. And that's I'm not gonna give him that Steve McNair is, but he can be great like Steve McNair. Rest in peace to the great Steve McNair as well. The Denver Broncos, exceptional defense. Patrick Surtain Jr. is one of those guys. His father was one of those guys. If you know any better, and if you know football, Champ Bailey, Patrick Surtain, Sam Madison, Asante Samuel, Ty Law. I can go on and on and on. This back in the day when I was a young man, when DBs were, you feel me? They hold weight. Receivers, well, we know receivers, but to have one of those lockdown DBs was big. So Pat Sertan Jr., man, he really impactful over there with them guys and just their defense and stuff like that. The quarterback, he did good. I can't think his name off the back of my head, off the top of my head. um, but he did good. He started slow, but he eventually ended up picking it up and getting it going. The quarterback from what was it? Is it Oregon? I can't remember off the top of my head, but he's decent. He can move around, but the thing is, he needs to work on his accuracy. But he got it. He got it. He can lead a team. You know what I mean? But I definitely would take the Tennessee plus the 8 in that game. The next game, my one and only East Side Lions. You feel me? We going out to Green Bay, man. We going over there with the snow, cheese heads, all that. They can't fuck with us off the back. You already know how I'm coming. The East Side gonna win. Money line. They giving us 2.5 points right now. We're gonna win money line. You might can minus us 2.5 and really go crazy. But I don't know for sure closer to game time. I might even go live and try to help, you know what I'm saying, let y'all know what's gonna go on in that game. Gibbs gonna score a touchdown. But I ain't gonna give y'all all the stat props in that game yet. But I'm gonna tell you this about Green Bay. They not going. They not fucking going. They gonna make a stand and they gonna play good. And it's not gonna be no easy game for us. You know what I mean? And it's gonna show if our defensive coordinator leaving really impacted our talent and our season. You know what I mean? We still have the same head coach. Green Bay, like I said, and they just got Michael Parsons off the love, like for the love. He didn't even have to give up really much to get dude. And they just paid him top dollar. So he basically one of their franchise defenders. Yeah. What, the highest paid defender? The highest paid person in the NFL, non-quarterback type situation. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm put too much on it, let me know. If I'm correct, let me know. If not, just, you feel me? You know what I mean, Michael Parsons. But I was seeing on Instagram, if I'm not mistaken, Panay Sewell, the side that he's on, Panay Sewell on that side. So we not worried. He's not going to impact us. He might impact some other teams, but Sewell got him. So we're not really worried about that. That's why I'm saying we got Hutch back. I'm not going to brag too much on us right now because I want to see us. And my boy Tesla, we calling him we calling him the white chocolate Megatron. That's it. That's who that is. Tesla, man. Number 18. Check him out. Week 1, he definitely gonna get us a touchdown, and it's gonna be plus money. So keep that in your mind. The next game, the Houston Texans. They taking on the LA Rams in LA. The spread is -3 towards the Rams. They saying the Rams gonna win by 3. I'm saying that the Texans gonna win. Somebody at the door. Who that is? Who that is? I'm going with the Texans though in that game. Um, Somebody in the driveway. Who the hell in my driveway? Ain't no doorbell in it. I don't know. I got a few more games. I got two more games. I don't like that, yo. I be trying to fuck is going on. You feel me? The Texas man, we're going Texas plus money, money line. They got them. They giving them 3 points. We're going plus money. That's how we coming in that game. I'm not gonna say I don't believe in the Rams. They putting too much on LA. You got the Rams, you got the Chargers, you got the Dodgers, you got just so many LA teams. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of these teams not really good. They getting players, they paying players, they got names, but Houston, watch CJ Stroud this season. He's gonna get you 2 touchdowns in this game. He's gonna get you 2 touchdowns, and they gonna win this game plus money. Um, Matthew Stafford, we miss you, boy, but it's time for you to go and wrap it up, my baby. You got you a ring too, if I ain't mistaken. So yeah, go on, slide on out the way. The Rams, they decent though. Them Cooper Cup, if I'm not mistaken, he's still over there, or one of them guys left. If it wasn't the other receiver, one of those. It's something that's going on. I can't remember off the top of my head, but that running back that they have, Williams, he's a dog. He's grade A, and he's a good all around back, like a scat back. He do everything, and it's rare to find backs like that. So I'm going with the Texans though. The Texans gonna get it on. You hear me? The Texans and CJ Stroud gonna get you 2 touchdowns. So use that, and I know it's gonna be plus money. The next game, the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Buffalo Bills at Buffalo. The spread is +1 towards the Bills, meaning that the Bills are. It ain't the favorite. It's like a pick'em game. So I'm gonna take the Bills in this game. They playing in Buffalo. Buffalo has been looking good. If you haven't seen them up until the last moment, like normal. But when they go against these big teams, as far as in like the end of the season last season, then they were kind of looking way better than what I expected. So I'm on porch, trying to listen. Um, the Bills, man. I'm rocking with the Bills. I'm rocking with the Bills. I know Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, all those guys, but James Cook gonna get you a touchdown in that game, and I want to say Josh Allen can and will, but more importantly, I'm gonna say James Cook gonna get you an anytime touchdown on that thing, and it should be not plus money, maybe one -115, -110, up in that area, kind of a pick 'em, which is good money. Say if you put $100, you'll get what well, you'll get 90 back. Like so, you'll get 190. You know what I mean? So it's not a bad situation. And I got some good player props in that game too, which I'm eventually hit y'all with. The last game on the board, man, for week one, the Minnesota Vikings. I was gonna say the Minnesota Twins. The Minnesota Vikings. They taking on the Chicago Bears in Chicago. Um, I'm going with the Vikings. I'm going with the Vikings, and I'm gonna say Vikings -2.5, meaning that they should win by 3, which will be plus money. If not, will be. It is right now plus money. I don't think that they got enough over there. They got our offensive coordinator for sure. They got a little pieces over there, but Chicago don't. They not ready for Minnesota. I'm gonna just say that, and that depending on what kind of Minnesota we get. You know what I mean? So we gonna see if we got Sam Donald or we got J.J. McCarthy or whoever they working with. We gonna see. But in my eyes right now, even if I don't even know if Sam Darnold's still their quarterback or what they finna do with McCarthy. But however it play out, I think that they will beat the Chicago Bears in Chicago week one. I think I got a few stats for that. Justin Jefferson, he gonna get you a touchdown as well, if not two. But those are my little, predictions so far, man. I just wanted to tap back in with y'all. I appreciate everybody for the support, man. We're gonna do good things. That's it. That's it, man. We're gonna do good things. If you know me, then you already know what's been on the flow. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I'm never in competition with that. You see what I was saying? You can't compete. How the fuck can you thrive around that? How can you even drink a cup of coffee without shaking or being worried? I have no malice. I tried. That's it. It's nothing else. I took it down. For those who know, you know what I mean? But that's not my thing, man. That's not my thing. I tried, bro. I tried. I don't even live like that anymore, but it's just how people want to perceive you. So it's cool with me. I just know how to We free. It's a lot of land and space. I can move around. I'm not tripping, man. And nor do I have malice, nor am I trying to get over on anybody. As long as I got who I need, my son with me, I'm cool. You feel me? So we gonna continue to do what we do. Continue giving out blessings. Continue to stay graceful. Continue to run our shit up. You feel me? That's what we on. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I truly do. You feel me? Real talking. We gonna get some new money. I'm gonna keep rocking with y'all. My new name, by the way, is Plus Money. Doggone Fresh when he was like, y'all ain't gonna call me Chucky no more. Y'all gonna call me Chuck E. All right. Plus money now. No Tory B. Plus money. So have a good day, man. Don't let them people steal your joy. They try. You already know. You already know. Y'all already see it. All right. They can't fuck with your boy, man. I'm too smart. I'm too strong. I've been pressed too much, so I'll have no other option but to go up. That's how you gotta look at it. You gotta beat them with grace, no malice, no bullshit. Let's go. Have a good day, though, man. Let's do it. Let's do it.